Hello, folks, coming to you in the darkness. So, if you know what primary sources are, you understand what WikiLeaks means, and if you understand all of that and you kind of care about survival and continuing living on this fucked up planet of ours, you pay attention to WikiLeaks. So, let me break something down to you. We now know that Hillary and the kleptocracy behind our backs has been calling all of the people who are openly for being, a real progressive liberal and, ending violence and ending suffering and poverty and all of those kinds of goals that liberals tend to have. Like, and you voted for Bernie or you gave money to Bernie or whatever. Well, they've been calling Bernie trying to say he's a traitor and saying he's a fascist and he wants to fucking start an armed revolution. That's what they've been saying about him, and that's probably what they used to get him to fucking play along with the kleptocracy. That's probably how they think they scared him into that. They told him they were going to try him for treason if he didn't play along. Anyway, I have a government phone, those Obama phones. Well, the only candidate I ever gave money to was Bernie Sanders. And as soon as the primaries was over and shit, Hillary Clinton started texting me. I never gave the DNC money or any of that shit. What I'm trying to say is I'm not saying it's because I gave it to Bernie. It could have been whatever from Facebook or whatever the fuck. They are buying up all the mailing lists. That's why they're using fucking all of that fucking metadata. Yeah, so... But they've been calling Bernie and Bernie supporters like sick things, like calling us fascists and saying we're armed revolutionaries and shit like that. That's what they were saying about us last year before anything election was going on. They were already painting that narrative. Anyways, this is all at WikiLeaks. You motherfuckers got to understand primary sources. Here's what I'm trying to say. Trump ain't gonna win. He's just the fucking scapegoat. He's a doppelganger. If you pay attention, everything Trump does when all this shit that comes out, it's always when fucking dirty laundry comes out about Hillary, or when bad shit's happening, when we're blowing up fucking attacking the Syrian government and arming fucking ISIS in Syria and shit. That's what America is doing right now. But every time that shit comes to light, Trump goes out there and starts stomping on his dick. Anyways, Hillary's going to be our fucking dictator. She's the fucking monster coming out of the closet. And they've been planning this out. Look at how they talk to us. Go to WikiLeaks and think about how they talk about us. Now think about what an evil dictator does when they come to power. What do they do to the minority demographic that they fucking scapegoat and demonize to get into power? Because it's not like we don't know how this shit fucking plays out. We're humans, and none of us are any different than humans from fucking 200 years ago or 500 years ago or 5,000 years ago for that matter. So just think about through history what evil dictators do when they come into power to the demographics they demonized to get into power. Yeah, it's the fucking... I'm telling you folks, if you openly gave money to Bernie, or you've liked Bernie fucking memes on Facebook, or retweeted a fucking pro-Bernie, if your fucking name is attached to anything Bernie, well, when Hillary comes into power, all of us are going to the gas chambers. That's right, because we're the minority that she's going to use to ride into power. Think about it. Let's look at how they're talking about us. So yeah, when Hillary comes into power, we're all the Bernie people are going to the gas chambers. Sorry, my dog freaked me out. Anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. if you know what I'm saying, it's true. I mean, I know you don't want to think it and you don't want to believe it, but it's the end of the line, folks. It's the final act. So I'm just giving you a heads up. We're all fucked. We're all fucked. Later.